Welcome, friends and family, to the first podcast episode of the Anabolic Dungeon. And I wanted to introduce you guys to this project. It is going to be something that I'm going to be working on. I want to be able to put out an episode at least once per week to share with you guys, where we're going to be going over. I'm going to have multiple people come on here. I have a couple people lined up for the next couple episodes. This one's going to be just me talking about some things that I personally feel strongly about and some things that I really want to set in stone as the foundation and the image of this podcast. So please bear with me. Episode 1, we're just going to go into it. We're going to give it everything we have. But I do want to give you guys a forewarning. I will be raw. I will be genuine. I'm not going to hold my tongue, and I'm not going to hold back. For any of you guys that may be offended, depending on your beliefs, your morals, whatever you feel, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Because now you've entered the dungeon. This place can get dark, can get scary. Sometimes you won't be able to see where you're going, and things won't always seem like they are. But you keep on trudging forward, and we keep on working, and we keep on moving towards the vision that we can see at the end of the tunnel. And we will have the gems and the riches and all of the knowledge to share with your friends and family back at home. And that is what we're trying to build here. A community of people that want to be able to push each other to the next level, that are going to be able to grow, and ultimately, at the end of the day, be able to learn and share more value with other people. That is my biggest goal, is I want to be able to create value for you guys throughout your days, whether that be through your mindset, through your schedule, through whatever you guys have that you guys want to try to be able to listen to, have some fun. I want this to be entertaining, but I also want it to be educational. I want it to be able to create good information for all of you guys. So that's what the goal is at the end of the day. And I want to, again, preface, if I offend you, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Take it like this. I don't know you as a person. You probably don't know me as a person, personally. So I'm not making this directly about you. So at the end of the day, it's your decision if you take it personally or not. So I will not be offended, nor will I be bothered if I upset you. And that is that. So we are now going to move on into what today's episode is going to be about. And I've got 3 things that I want to talk about today. And those are 3 things that I think people need to redefine what they think about these 3 topics in life to become successful. And these 3 things that we're going to talk about today is consistency, effort, and patience. And those are 3 things that I want to go over today. So starting with consistency, the thing that I want people to think about when it comes to consistency is people say that at the end of the day, when it comes to trying to do something new, in the gym, trying to make a business, anything, staying consistent and putting in the work every single day is important. But I see too many people, when they think about being consistent, they overthink it. They try to think about all the stuff that they need to do, all these things, and they're trying to sit here and they're trying to think through everything and analyze and plan and plan and plan. If you sit here and you think, you are not doing anything. If you are not physically going out and doing any action, creating any results, finding failures and things that you need to fix, then you are never going to move forward. Part of consistency is just putting in the work now and learning where that's going to take you in the future. Don't overthink it. Time will tell you your results. You will get results after time. So at the end of the day, put in the action and be consistent with it. Do not give up. Do not think because you aren't seeing the results you want to see in a week that it's just a dead end, or that you need to change something, or that you need to reevaluate. Give it time and be consistent. It's gonna take time, sometimes years. Especially if you're starting a business, it's gonna take years. If you're in the gym, if you wanna make progress to go all of a sudden to the Mr. Olympia stage, it's gonna take years. So be consistent. And next one that I wanna move on to is effort. Tying into this is you have to have intent. You have to have effort. You have to have passion with your consistency. If you're doing the same thing over and over every single day and you're just going through the motions and you aren't passionate about what you're going through and you aren't giving the effort, if you're only giving 80%, then there's a reason why you're not going to be seeing your progress. At some point in time, you're going to be seeing the peak of what 80% can get you. And you're not going to be going anywhere. You're going to have to push it to 90%. You're going to have to push it to 100%. Guess what? You're going to have to push it to 120% to be able to get to that point to where you want to go. If you want to keep on pushing and you want to feed other people into the idea that you care about, you have to show the heart, the message, and you have to care more than what 100 people around you are going to care about it combined, or else no one else around you is ever going to want to part into it. If you are not passionate enough about it to put your whole heart, soul, and life on it and sell other people on it, then you're never going to move forward. You're never going to create value. You're never going to get other people to see the value that you see and see that vision. If you aren't willing to give everything that you are, then what value does that show to other people? They're never going to see the vision, or they're never going to see the value if you can't truly bring to the table the value that you see in it. And to do that, you need to have effort. You need to keep on pushing, and you need to give it everything you are. You need to have discipline, and you need to keep on pushing. That's what effort means. And along with effort, now we're going to move into patience. And why I want to tie into patience is patience does not just mean sitting around. It does not mean just sitting here and being like, oh, stuff's going to happen, so I'm going to just let it happen. That's not patience. Patience is putting in the work every single day and knowing that because you're putting in the work, there's going to be results. So you're not going to stop now. You're not going to complain now. You're not going to take it a little bit easier today because because you've been going consistently every single day for the past so. No, patience is knowing that you aren't going to give up, that you're going to get up every single day. If you're getting up at 4 a.m., you're going to be patient enough to know that that suffering, that pain that you're going through right now, every single day, and being patient to go through that sacrifice, and being patient to go through all of those things that you hate, so that you know after the consistency, and after continuously putting in the effort, and being patient after time to see where those go, that you will make results. That's what this is at the end of the day. You give consistency, you put effort in every single moment of your consistency, you give intent with every single moment, and you're patient with your results, and you do not try to force anything, and you give it time to develop, and watch you just soar. I want to use an analogy real quick to be able to help you guys understand this. So for any of you guys that know about the gym, understand the gym, 3 sets of 10. Something basic. It's nothing extraordinary. We're going to take Chris Bumstead, for example. If you take 3 sets of 10, that's 30 reps on one body part. Let's say you're doing bench, so chest. That's 30 reps for that one exercise. Let's say you hit bench twice a week. Like most people, your frequency 2 times a week. So now that's 60 reps a week. What's 60 times 52? That's what? 3,000 something? So 3,000 reps a year on one movement. No drop sets, no cluster sets, no back off sets, nothing. 3,000 reps that Chris does on any movement. Like, we're just putting this into ballparks. Just to be able to get to where he is. Now let's scale this. Let's say you do 3 movements every single day, or every single day you hit chest. You do 3 to 4 movements per chest, right? So now, I'm going to move my camera real quick because I have some of this mathed out for y'all. So I didn't have to try to do this in my head because that was just not going to happen. You guys felt. I can't get my camera to sit straight now. But now I'm having all sorts of difficulties. It's fun. But I'm really struggling, guys. back to what I was saying. 3,000 reps a year. Do 3 to 4 movements per body part per day that you train it. That means you're hitting anywhere in between 9,000 to 12,000, almost 13,000 reps a year. If every single one of those reps Chris didn't do consistently, controlling every single rep with intent and effort in every single rep, and if he did not have the patience to control it and to keep on working every single day, and he took 1 day off or he took 2 days off when he wasn't supposed to, imagine where he'd be now. We're looking at one of the best people of all time, and we're saying the minimum is 13,000 reps a year per body part that he is giving consistent effort and patience to every single day just to get to where he is now. And that's been how many years now that he's been doing that over and over and over again? And it's not just about the reps to get to where he wants. Excuse me, all the hiccups. The training, you got the diet, you've got the PEDs, you've got the environment, the stress, everything else. So many things that he has to stay consistent with that you have to keep with effort and intent, and you have to be patient. If you can master those 3 things, you will be able to soar in your life, whether that be in business, whether that be in fitness, whether that be in your personal career, your relationships, anything. You can master those 3 things, be consistent, give effort and intent with everything that you do, and be patient, but make sure that patience is not stagnant patience. It's active patience. That will be the key to be what you need to move forward. That will be the end and wrap up this podcast. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And to leave you guys out, I want to leave you guys with one of my favorite mottos at the end of every single episode that I love to live my life by. So for this week's motivational motto, it's from Seth Feroce, and he said in one of his podcasts himself, if you guys want to go and check that out, it's called Hardworking Motherfuckers. But he was mentioning Kobe Bryant's death and just kind of how soon death can hit and how much you don't know. And so he said, if my heart's still ticking and my lungs are still breathing, I ain't got no problems. I just got more work to do. And I absolutely love that. So I'm going to leave you guys off with that. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week. And if you guys enjoy this, please comment, like, subscribe, blow this up, and look forward to episode number 2 coming out next week. Hope you guys have a good one. This is 80 out with Anabolic Dungeon. And I hope you guys have a good one.